Hi traders, welcome to Traders Tech YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about inside bar trading strategy. Okay, so we'll be covering on topics like what is an inside bar, when to trade it, how to trade it, what is the stop loss, what will be the target, and finally the back testing. So let's move with point one. What is an inside bar? So as the name implies, inside bar is basically a two candlestick formation in which a small candle is completely engulfed by a larger candle. Okay, also called as mother bar. So a child bar within a mother bar forms an inside bar. So there are two types. One is a bullish inside bar, which is formed after a downtrend, and another one is a bearish inside bar formed after a uptrend. Okay, so what does it basically represent? Inside bar represents the consolidation after a downtrend or an uptrend. So whenever there is a downtrend, okay, we see a consolidation at the end of the trend, okay, or in between. When there is an end of a trend and a consolidation, it is followed by a reverse trend. Or if there is a pullback after a trend, we see a trend continuation. For example, Bajaj Finance daily charts. We could see the trend is up, okay, because there is a higher high, higher high, higher high. So higher high formation represents uptrend. In that uptrend, we get to see an inside bar followed by an uptrend, a pullback followed by an inside bar. On the break of it, we resume an uptrend. Now again there is a consolidation. On the break of it, we resume an uptrend, and so on. This is where you need to trade the inside bar. In a trending market, it may be an uptrend or in downtrend. In an uptrend, we must look for buying opportunities and vice versa. In a sell trend, we will look for sell opportunities using inside bar. Now, next is when to avoid such setup. There will be many setups of inside bars. So you must focus mostly in a trending market and avoid such setup in a sideways market. As you could see, it was an ITC daily chart. There is a sideways trend, okay, zigzag formations. There is no proper uptrend or a downtrend. We can see one inside bar followed by a small downtrend, another inside bar followed by a small uptrend, then a downtrend, then an uptrend, another inside bar, then a downtrend, another inside bar, then a small uptrend. So this is a sideways market. Now look, when to trade an inside bar. So as we can see, after a sideways market, it has given a breakout. Okay, that means there is an uptrend. Okay, after an uptrend, there is a pullback, small pullback. In this pullback, we could see a inside bar formation. Now, once we know the trend is up, okay, there is a small pullback and an inside bar is formed. Okay, we will look for the breakout and buying opportunities. Why? Since the trend is up. So on the breakout of this inside bar, we'll look forward for a buy. Okay. Next, when to trade an inside bar. We saw it in a trend. We saw it to avoid in a sideways market. Now the trend is up on IB real estate daily chart. We see a period of consolidation. Okay. In this consolidation, we could see an inside bar. Okay. Another inside bar and another inside bar. So such inside bars should be avoided. Why? Because it's a sideways market. Okay. And once we get a triangular breakout after a period of consolidation, we get a triangular breakout. Okay. And after this breakout, we see a inside bar. So once we get a breakout, there is a small consolidation which forms an inside bar, and you could see on the break of this inside bar, the trend resumes in upward direction. So these are the points, these are the locations where you should look for an inside bar during a breakout or near a support zone or near a resistance zone. These are the locations where you need to watch out for inside bar. Now, how to trade these inside bars and what are the favorable conditions where the inside bars can be traded. So, moving on to the next point, bullish inside bar at the top of the range. This gives a favorable risk reward ratio. See, this is a daily chart of crude oil. We have one bullish candle followed by a higher high, followed by one more higher high, one more higher high, one more higher high, which is a big one, and there is a small consolidation. Okay, why small consolidation? Because this candlestick size is nearly half of the mother candle. This is your mother candle, and this is your inside bar. Okay, this is your inside bar. There's a bullish inside bar formed in the upper half of the mother candle gives a favorable risk reward ratio. How to trade it? Once we get a breakout of the high, we will buy, keeping stop loss just 1 point below the low of the candle. Let me erase this. Okay. How to trade this? Once we get a small inside bar, we'll look out for the breakout. Once we get a breakout, we'll buy a point above the high of the candle, keeping stop loss 1 point below the low of the candle, and we'll look for target which is twice the size of this candle. Say suppose the size of this candle is 50 points, we'll look for a target of 100 points. This condition is in a buy trend. Similarly, in sell trend, we'll look for a downtrend, one low followed by a second lower low, followed by third lower low, and there is a pullback forming a bull candle, green candle, small pullback, okay, which is almost half the size of this mother candle, okay. So we must look for bearish inside bar formed in the lower half or the bottom half of the mother bar. So on the break of this, we will sell, keeping stop loss 1 point above the high of this candle, and we'll look for 1:2 risk reward ratio. So I hope till this point we all are clear. Now we'll see how to trade this inside bar, how to go about it using your own strategy. So inside bar itself is not a trading strategy. We must look forward to it as a signal, as a buy signal or a sell signal. So here we have a daily chart of Hero MotoCorp. See, there is an inside bar formed recently with a small upward movement, then again a downward movement, again here an inside bar formed, then a good up move seen, again an inside bar formed, small up move seen. So there you can see there are multiple inside bars formed. So we cannot trade each and every inside bar. Okay, because inside bar itself is not a trading strategy. We should use it as a buy or sell signal. Say suppose I am using a Bollinger Band strategy. I'll select Bollinger Band default settings. So what is a Bollinger Band? Basically, it's a formation of three bands: upper band, middle band, and lower band. Wherein once the price touches the upper band, we tend to sell it, keeping the target as a middle band or the upper band, and vice versa. If the price touches the lower band, we tend to buy it, keeping target as middle band or the upper band. So using this strategy, I will search for extreme inside bars. Extreme means the ones forming almost outside the bands, upper band or a lower band. See here, we have a bull candle, a strong downtrend, consolidation near the lower Bollinger Band. So on the break of the high of this inside bar, I will look for buying opportunities. My stop loss will be low of this candle. See here, the high is not broken. Okay, only the low is broken. So I'll wait for it to break the high of this candle. So once the high is broken, we enter a buy trade, keeping stop loss as a middle Bollinger Band or a second target as higher Bollinger Band. Keeping target as a middle Bollinger Band and a higher Bollinger Band, stop loss will be 1 point below the low of this inside bar. One more example of this is here. Almost the prices are touching the upper band. Okay, so there is a bullish trend followed by a period of consolidation and inside bar formation. Here the inside bar is formed. This is not an inside bar since the low is 66 and the low is 65. So this candle is not completely inside this candle. So this is not an inside bar. This is an inside bar. Okay, and on the break of it, I'll tend to sell it. And as you can see, we have reached our target 1 followed by target 2. One more example is, see here also an inside bar is formed, but we will avoid such inside bar. Why? Because it's a sideways market. Okay, the prices are into a consolidation phase, so avoid such setups. See here we have continuous downtrend 1, 3, 4, 4 lower lows followed by a inside bar. Okay, so wait for the break of the high of this inside bar. So candle opened here. Okay, once the prices break this high, target will be middle band, or the second target will be the upper band. Here as well, continuous downtrend followed by 2 consecutive inside bars. Okay, this is a consolidation phase. On the break of this high, we will enter the buy trade, keeping stop loss 1 point below the low of this candle and wait for the target up to middle Bollinger Band or second target of upper Bollinger Band. Here as well, there is a downtrend, and an inside bar form. Will look for break of the high of this candle, and here see the stop loss is hit. The low of this candle is 52, stop loss was 51, and the stop loss was hit over here. Again, there is a strong uptrend followed by a period of consolidation. This also represents a spinning top. So look for such candlestick formation as well. If you see a inverted hammer or a spinning top, bindas go for a sell. Sell below the low of this candle, keeping stop loss 1 point above the high of this candle and the target middle Bollinger Band or lower Bollinger Band. Guys, backtest it on yourself, like using any strategy you use, like a Bollinger Band or moving average. If you have any issues, any queries, any doubts, please feel free to ask me in the group. Thank you. Happy trading. Bye.